Darth Maul is one of Star Wars' most intense and tragic figures. A weapon the Sith tried to throw away, who refused to die, born on the dark world of Dathomir. Maul is taken from the Night Brothers as a child and handed to Darth Sidious, not as a son or a student in the Jedi sense, but as a tool. Sidious forges him through brutal training, starvation, and constant pain until Maul knows only hatred and obedience. He masters acrobatics, martial arts, and the now iconic double-bladed lightsaber, becoming the perfect assassin to announce the Sith's return. That moment comes in The Phantom Menace, when Maul is unleashed against the Jedi. He stalks Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan Kenobi across Tatooine and Naboo, silent and focused. And in the power generator complex beneath Theed, he delivers what looks like a decisive blow, cutting down Qui-Gon and driving Obi-Wan to the edge. But Maul underestimates the young Padawan, and in a flash of desperation and the Force, Obi-Wan splits his saber and slices him in half, sending Maul into the abyss. To the galaxy, that's the end of Darth Maul. For Maul, it's the beginning of a different nightmare. Fueled by pure rage, he survives the impossible, clinging to life in the guts of a junk world, building grotesque spider-like legs from scrap as his mind shatters. Years later, his brother Savage Opress finds him and brings him back to Dathomir, where Mother Talzin restores his body and focus. The Maul who returns is no longer just Sidious's attack dog. He's a free, furious darksider with two obsessions: revenge on Obi-Wan and a burning hatred for the master who discarded him. Maul starts playing the long game, building the Shadow Collective, an alliance of crime syndicates and warriors. He teams up with Death Watch, topples Mandalore's government, and installs a puppet ruler, turning the planet into his personal throne world. But beneath the strategy, he's still driven by pain. When he captures Obi-Wan and murders Duchess Satine in front of him, it's not just about winning. It's about making Obi-Wan feel the same loss and helplessness Maul has carried for years. Maul's rise, however, draws the attention of Darth Sidious. The Sith Master descends on Mandalore personally, easily killing Savage and defeating Maul in a duel that reminds everyone who truly runs the dark side. Sidious spares him, planning to use him as another piece in his schemes, and Maul's life becomes a cycle of escape, plotting, and near victories as the Clone Wars rage. During the siege of Mandalore, Maul again finds himself at the eye of the storm, warning anyone who will listen that everything is about to collapse and that Anakin Skywalker is the key. But his insight comes too late. Order 66 hits, the Jedi fall, and Maul slips into the shadows of a new empire. In the years that follow, he abandons the title of Sith, but not the power, re-emerging as the mastermind behind criminal organizations like Crimson Dawn. Now he's less a soldier and more a spider at the center of a web, pulling strings in the underworld while Sidious rules the galaxy openly. Even then, one fire never goes out: his obsession with Obi-Wan Kenobi. Maul manipulates young Ezra Bridger into helping him, using visions and clues to track Obi-Wan to Tatooine. Their final confrontation is quiet and haunting. Two older warriors meeting in the desert night. The duel is incredibly brief, more about understanding than spectacle. Obi-Wan reads Maul's intent, counters a familiar strike, and mortally wounds him. As Maul dies in Obi-Wan's arms, he asks if the boy Obi-Wan protects is the one destined to destroy the Sith. Hearing that he is, Maul finds a twisted sense of peace, seeing that Sidious will one day fall. And that's the core of Darth Maul's lore. He begins as a blade in someone else's hand, spends his life trying to cut his own path through hatred and power, and dies not redeemed, but finally seeing that the monster who used him will face justice. He's a terrifying fighter, a brilliant schemer, and one of Star Wars' most tragic reminders that in the game of Sith and Jedi, even the deadliest warriors can still be pawns.